And the shot goes in. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this game.
Doncic passes to Green. And here's Doncic. He's off on that one. Good D by Ball. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Nasumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Olynyk. Here's Williams. The Bulls with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Outside for Green. From the arc. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. From deep, here's Doncic. Outside, Green. It's Powell on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Bullock. Doncic with it. Hounded by Ball. The three is up. Goes up again. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. Green's checked in for Williams. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Here's DeRozan. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
For Chicago.
You got to play without foul.
Jones Jr.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. He's off on the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Down low. Here's Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
He hits the second from the line. 1:21 left in the third quarter.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the elevated playmaking from
At the
DeRozan
line for
has been
Chicago.
a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Here's Green. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It's stolen by Green. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock.
And so he makes both from the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The 3 from DeRozan. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Irving against Ball. Nice move. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The open shot, DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now DeRozan.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bulls.
That's good from DeRozan.
2 shots.
DeRozan hits them both. With 1 on the clock. Misses the shot. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dallas shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Williams' shot is good.
A pass first point guard, Lonzo Ball is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead. And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get it back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
And so Ball nails both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 14. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Here's Levine for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist of the night.
On the catch and shoot, Levine is a really good option. Gets that shot off quickly.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Chicago's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the Mavericks call time here. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. They're running. He goes up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from the high post. They get it back. Vucevic. And finished off by Vucevic. That gives him a double-double.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Markkanen inside. Defended by DeRozan. Irving, the pass to Olynyk. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And they pick up 2. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Irving. Now here's Doncic. Tries to break his ice. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got his first 2 points of the night.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. Vucevic with it. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Oh, the double clutch. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. They grab their own miss. And that one drops.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
DeRozan outside. On the wing, Bradley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Jones in the post. Bertans there. Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Holiday passes to Bertans. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Bertans. Holiday's got his first basket.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Now DeRozan. Right side, Jones. Dragic outside. Now DeRozan. Nails the 16-footer. DeRozan's got 24 points.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, BA, ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeMar DeRozan.
Unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here's DeRozan. Shoots it from the high post. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Holiday from long range. Jones grabs the board. Here's Dragic.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of game they're having in general.
Substitution on the court.
Dragic outside.
Mavericks foul. Frank Ntilikina. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line,
and he can't get the first one.
And I like that Dragic can either run your offense or be your offense. By that I mean he can find shots for himself as easily as he does for others.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Ntilikina. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
In the Mobile One Grand Prix with Space Bully 718. Follows up a steal. Escape dribble. Spin. The pump fake. Every defender had a look, but guess what? They're all just watching now. Final option is not there. Moving right, then left, then right again. Some of my players stay in their lane. Others, they just own the road. You're in the driver's seat now. Which will you set for the top play vote of Season 4? Choose now. Send your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWOW, and you might be featured on 2KTV. I'll return next week for the top play of Season 4 and the 100,000 VC prize. See ya!
I know fans out there want to elevate their game to the next level, and our next guest does just that. If you've never heard of Kevin Cruz before, he breaks down the most advanced dribble moves in NBA 2K. Kevin, welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you, Chris. As a player of NBA 2K for nearly 2 decades, it's
a Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Short, hey Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now the NBA has
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Gorgie down. And it's Zohan in at the 4-man position.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First personal
The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one falls for Jones.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And it's good for 2.
Guys, you never know what you see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Johnson gets the bucket. Picture the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
And you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
In the corner, it's Jang. A 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Markkanen passes to Doncic. Irving way outside. Offensive rebound on the pass to Olynyk. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Markkanen. And he banks in the layup.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Jones. Rebound by Olynyk.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Olynyk. To the wing on the left. Markkanen inside the line. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Second team foul.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes to Vassell. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad end bad, and it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show you're ready to go.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
With Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. The 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Olynyk. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Capella. Reggie Bullock comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Green in for Kyrie Irving.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Graham with the bounce pass. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Green, the pass to Bullock. Here's Doncic. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Ken Burge is checked in for San Antonio. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Dallas leading by 5. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Out left to the wing. Here's Bates Diop. From outside, off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Powell, the pass to Bullock. The three for Doncic. Collins grabs the miss. Now here's Graham. He's guarded by Bullock. Back to Graham. Here's Bates Diop, guarded by McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Guarded by Green. Mavericks with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Dallas leading by 5. He kicks it to McGee. Powell, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Birch. McGee with the block. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Back to Green. Collins grabs the miss.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let him score there.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Boogie J.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Bullock from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Green kicks to Doncic. To the paint. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Third team foul. At the line.
He hits the second from the line. Graham surveying the floor. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. He has that terrific basketball.
18. There. Your Spurs youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second look.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Good on the shot. Capella's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And you got to like the vision for marketing. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Irving finds Olynyk. Back to Irving. Olynyk inside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Olynyk. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Chang, the pass to Sohan. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Markkanen dishes to Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. Dallas moving the ball around. Off target from outside. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. And then Johnson with the dunk.
There is so much athleticism and quickness for Johnson. Look at that big boy go.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Markkanen, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted.
Markkanen's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Poke loose. Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Collins trying to break free. No good from 11 feet. Mavericks leading by 12. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Jones against Green. The pass to Zohan. Right at the free throw line. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
A shot's good from Irving.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Graham, the pass to Birch. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far. First free throw is good. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And then the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Irving kicks to Powell. Doncic against Graham. And so the ball's out of bounds. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, they can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Rebounded by Capella.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Birch. Puts it up from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Birch has got 4 points this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Got that bucket.
Nice read from the big fella. Marketing demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Mavericks foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Doncic outside to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jeff Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Ball movement was a real factor for them in offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. It has to be.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Olynyk is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Irving. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Doncic against Jones. That one, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Jones against Doncic. Jones, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Second chance shot. 3-pointer, Markkanen drills it from outside. Markkanen's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt this rhythm.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. From outside the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains bottled.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
And the Mavericks call time here. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of at the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons.
How much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction. Story and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. That'll be a 5-second call.
San Antonio ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Spurs ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's Sohan. Olynyk is covering. Passes it to Collins. Shoots over McGee. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Vassell with it, and McGee picks him up defensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Green, no luck. Spurs trail by 8. Right side, Jones. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
The momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the question for the matter is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic they'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Headed by Green. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jang, he's checked in for Caleb H.D.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Spurs trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Collins kicks to Green. Spurs passing it around.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas. The first free throw is good. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Outside Irving. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 8. Running by Green. It's good. He's got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Irving's got 10.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Josh Green.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
And counting the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
On its way from Irving for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's down with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And that one's good. Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Pass to Sohan. Over Irving. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his first basket of the night.
When you've got a small guy on you, you just have to take advantage of it. Nice, easy jumper for him.
Doncic passes to Capella. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now, here's Vassell. Not a lot of room. Jang with a clean look. No good from outside. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Doncic against Jones. With some arc, and the layup is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Sometime out, you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant time.
Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Vassell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And the dunk by Olenek.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olenek has some lift.
Jones against Doncic. There's the pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. The Spurs rebound. Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Markkanen inside the line. The shot that time, not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line to the Mavericks.
He's off on the second. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor. And that's essential for any elite team.
San Antonio calls timeout. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame.
Dallas moving the ball around. Holiday with the 3. It's good on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Spurs trail by 13. Left side, Jones. No good on that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Green. McGee trying to break free. And Green with the basket on the assist by McGee.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jones. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Green, the pass to McGee. The kick out to Holiday.
2 minutes
Fires the
remaining.
three. Rebound San Antonio. 1:56 left in the game. Pull-up jumper. Green with the rebound. Pass to McGee. They kick it out to Green. Right wing. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Spurs trail by 15. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side had a huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only
San
see twice.
Antonio foul.
They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bassey's checked in. Doug McDermott comes in for Johnson. Langford's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. And the Mavericks with possession. 17-point lead, their biggest. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bassey pulls it in. And so Graham will bring it up for the Spurs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
4th team foul. At the line for San Antonio.
Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDermott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee. The free throw drops for McDermott. And McDermott drops them both. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic dishes to Morris. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the fun. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
My goal really over the past few years is to show everyone a different way to play that's authentic to NBA.
And Kevin, I want to ask you before we showcase some of your skill, what got you into making this kind of content and in educating the 2K community?
So really, I need to give props to the OG himself, man. The Czar was one of my early 2K inspirations. So if you're not familiar, the Czar was a developer in the game right now. He used to do a lot of NBA 2K content. And I wanted to help fill that void that the Czar really left. Now that the Czar is on the development side, and I'm just happy to showcase that.
Let's give him a little tutorial right now on 2K TV.
Absolutely, Chris. Love to do it. Let's start with a simple 1-2 crossover with Kyrie. So that's done by tapping up left and up right on the right stick to your non-ball hand. And what you want to see here, as I go into replay, is that you really want to see that each animation links well to each other. So from here to here, that move right there gives you a hint that the next move is probably going to be a between the legs dribble. He's got his right hand behind his hip and his left hand on his front. So after that 1-2 crossover, you want to execute between the legs dribbles
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival...
One of the all-time greats, Allie. No question about it. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Well, granted, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
And Paul gets it to go.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Markkanen, the pass to Olynyk. Lets it go from 11. That one rolls around and rims out. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Olynyk passes to Markkanen. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Durant. Irving, no good. Booker against Markkanen. Booker, no good. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Irving. That shot off. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Back to Booker. Pass to Craig. Over Olynyk. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Outside Irving. Here's Olynyk. It's Markkanen on the wing. Outside Irving. And here's Doncic. Now Capella, guarded by Durant. With the 7-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage. And for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards. Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, threw those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
And Dallas calls time here. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And Booker with the jam.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaker.
Doncic passes to Capella. Outside for Irving. Markkanen with it. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Capella. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Paul passes to Durant. Craig on the wing. Now here's Booker. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Ayton.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Phoenix making some changes. Baisley comes in for Craig. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Outside Payne. Here's Baisley. Back to Payne. Here's Booker. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And that one's good. Irving.
A consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes
outside
remaining in the
Durant.
first. 2 minutes.
Five to shoot. Pass to Booker. Puts up a three. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Green finds McGee. Here's Powell. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in a season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. Green, the pass to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection with the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And it's Green missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Baisley. Outside Payne. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Doncic on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Right side Ross. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First free throw is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Up top, Powell. Doncic outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Ross passes to Payne. No good on the 3. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Suns trailing. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Doncic passes to Olynyk. Here's Capella. Left side Olynyk. Outside Irving. Paul against Doncic. Misses in close. And the Suns shooting just 24% in this one. Not great.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. There was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Both shots good from the strike. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Cashes in the 12-footer. Ayton's got 5 points.
Ayton showing he could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Olynyk finds Markkanen. That shot missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Paul. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, find a way to get it done.
And Dallas calls time here. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. There's the 3. Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are. And Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
Pass to Ayton. Now Durant. Right wing. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Irving, guarded by Durant. Back to Doncic. Here's Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Craig.
Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
McGee, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Durant finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. 4-3. Knocks down the long jam. Booker's got 5 now.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes as Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
To the middle. Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
He's checked in for Craig. Kogi comes in for Durant. And Payne. Is subbed in for Paul. Pass to Okogie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
The Suns leading. To Okogie. And he lays it up and in. Okogie's got his first 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. He's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Suns have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Bullock. That three's off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And blocked. That one goes goes careening off the glass. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That free throw, no good. Shamit, he's checked in for Devin Booker.
JaVale McGee.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Payne. Hayden with it. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Payne. Here's the 3. Second chance shot. The shot's good. Hayden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And that one's good.
Green. Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green.
The Suns making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
Team foul.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Ross. From outside the arc. Shamit, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Green. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And stolen by Green. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Green with the ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 8.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Payne, pass to Aiden. Here's Shamit. Can they get it? And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The Mavericks 30.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on... And that does it for our...
Here they are, yours.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Capella in at the center position. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Olynyk finds Irving. Doncic on the wing. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Paul's got space. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer league. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Craig passes to Paul. Durant with it. And the step-back jumper is good.
How do you guard that? Durant at his size, he shouldn't be able to do that with that little effort.
And Dallas calls time here.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 11 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Hayden. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Doncic's shot is good.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Back to Durant. Craig against Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a low down low.
Here's Okogie. It's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Booker. Lets it go. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
That free throw no good.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
The Suns making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Durant for 3. Capella with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. The shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Green. Moving it up. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Doncic against Paul. Booker with it.
2 minutes
over Green.
2 minutes.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Doncic outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ross, he's checked in for Durant. Shamet comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Olynyk. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Green, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Back to Shamet. The three. He buries it from three.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Green for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Okogie. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Baisley. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Baisley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Not allowing that contact to trip him up. Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
Here's Green. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Six to shoot. Now Ayton takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Ayton's got 9.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Doncic. It's good!
That's the end of the third quarter
at
with
the
the score.
buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Paul. There's the drive. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Capella. Down low. Here's Bullock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And Paul gets it to go.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Durant, pass to Paul. Here's Ayton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Booker no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Irving. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Doncic passes to Irving. Outside Olynyk. And here's Doncic. Green finds Doncic. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Durant. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. Durant pulls it in. And the Suns shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
And Dallas calls time here. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Markkanen's checked in for Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He spoke to his club like... They were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Booker against Irving. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's Capella, and Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Durant, pass to Paul. Booker on the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Booker, the pass to Payne. Booker drawing the double. Over Irving. Booker can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Olynyk finds Doncic. Yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fifth personal foul.
That one on Capella.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Good on both.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Hits a three-pointer.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
From about 19, Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Doncic with the drive.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 13. Pass to Craig. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. 15.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Suns.
And so Craig nails both of them. Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Olynyk passes to Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 38 points.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That free throw good from Booker.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Back to Payne. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
Devin Booker.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement is essential to winning this game.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Olynyk finds Irving. Inside, here's Capella. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Booker can't get it to go. Irving against Booker. Offensive board. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Be cautious who you come with. That's what she told me. She said, make sure they gon' ride for you. Just be cautious. I'll make sure that you make it home safely tonight. Be honest, I don't know what's really waiting on me. Got a bunch of niggas outside hating on me. She looking like, what did I get myself into? She looking like she gon' call the nigga. She from the birds and all. She don't wanna see me take it to another level. She be secondhand embarrassed like a scarlet letter. I don't wanna let her down. I don't wanna let her down. I promise we would have a good time tonight. As soon as we walk in, my arms are over there. Watch them stop and stare. Don't go no further than that, no, no. They know I got them with me, yeah. You just can't see them. They'll come rush if I need them. They'll come rush. Baby, dance with me, just dance with me. Cool up, she just a fan with me. Love with me, loves with me, with me, with me. I see them looking at me. I can see in your eyes that it's jealousy. And I wish it would be bold enough to step to me, step to me.
Be cautious who you come with. That's what she told me. She said, make sure they gon' ride for you. Just be cautious. I'll make sure that you make it home safely tonight. Be honest, I don't know what's really waiting on me. Got a bunch of niggas outside hating on me. She looking like, what did I get myself into? She looking like she gon' call the nigga.
So we were able to execute that combo because of our knowledge in animations and knowing when to pull that on the right stick. So you can see right there, that gives us a nice hezzy explosion, and we ended with a switchback crossover. At any point here, if you see your defender just bite on any of Kyrie's fakes, you want to explode in the crossover, get to the basket, and if they commit to cutting you off, hit them with Kyrie's step back jumpers, which are also excellent in the game.
What are you looking for when you're performing these chain combos together? Are you waiting for them to bite to a move so you can counter, or are you trying to get that first quick explosion?
You want to initiate certain animations that you're sure your defender will react to. For example, I'll hit him with the attacking size up right there. As you can see, that will force your defender to move backwards because it's a nice hesitation crossover. If you get your defender moving backwards, you want to counter with a nice step back, create space, and hit the wide open jump shot.
You are so advanced on the sticks. These moves look so natural. But now I want to see you cook a defender live. So can we hop into a game and see how you do?
Yeah, let's jump into a game. This is one of my favorite moves, the Paul George attacking size up. So while holding the right trigger, you want to tap the right stick up left with the ball in your right hand. You will combo an attacking size up with a step back jumper to generate a lot of space and create a lot of distance.
Ooh.
As you can see right there, it created so much space. Devin Booker had to slide his foot in order to try to contain Paul George from going to the basket. We combo that with our knowledge of momentum and a step back jumper. As you can see, it's one fluid motion. Look at all that space. This is unstoppable. One of my favorite moves in my team right now, and why I have Paul George in my team.
How important is it to create space in NBA 2K23 this year with the systems set up as they are?
Contests affect not only the probability of success.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course,
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Clint Capella is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Morris. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Now, here's Markkanen. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. On deep. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook. Capella, the pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Markkanen. A 3-ball. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And Irving with the basket on the assist from Olynyk. Irving's got the first points up on the board for Dallas. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Plumlee, the pass to George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off the drive. A physical guard who welcomes contact.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Clippers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Here's George. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Irving. And the dunk by Olenek.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And a wide open look for Irving. Offline with his 3. The Clippers trail. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Capella. Mike Powell comes in for Olenek. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Green in for Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by Covington.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Now here's Powell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shoots over Bullock. And he bangs it home with 1 hand.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Highland misses. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Bullock kicks to Doncic. Green passes to Bullock. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And the Clippers have possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Mann. And there's the pass to Covington. Doncic with the steal. It's deflected. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. And McGee kicks to Green. Doncic passes to McGee. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
This is it to Powell. Here's Highland. Guarded by Doncic. High arcing shot. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Doncic kicks to Green. Markkanen passes to Doncic. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocks down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right back after the...
Fans, your Clippers, U16.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in a point. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA. Understands his role as a stretch 4.
And he's good on the second. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider for the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Morris. The Mavericks pull it in. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year getting swept in the season series.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And the Clippers call time here.
What blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. Clippers trail by 11. Westbrook finds Morris. Outside, George. Here's Powell, covered by Irving, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got 6 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing home.
Dallas leading by 8. Doncic dishes to Markkanen. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Doncic. over Westbrook.
I love that Russell Westbrook tries to be disruptive. His ability to use his speed to contest is a thing of beauty.
Here's Powell. That one rolling around and rims out. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Doncic passes to Olynyk. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George finds Westbrook. From beyond the arc, Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Out to Doncic. Capella trying to free himself up. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Irving. Markkanen dishes to Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Knocked away. Moving against Powell. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closer. Shot clock at 3. Morris with the bucket.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
The kick out to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic against George. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Clint Capella. Mike Powell comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks leading by 12 to the middle. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
When Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. The feed to McGee. Irving looking over the floor. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Back to Irving. Dishes it to Powell. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Paul George.
Here's Highland, covered by Irving. The pass to Zubac. The offensive rebound. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Now Bullock. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
The Mavericks, 37.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
The energy on D just was disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Westbrook against Doncic. With a step back. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Markkanen finds Doncic. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic passes to Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 7 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. 17-point lead, their biggest. And they recover it. Westbrook dishes to Morris.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues. chance to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Clippers call time here.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The three from George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
It's about the run.
Tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
Dallas moving the ball around. Capella, the pass to Olynyk. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Capella kicks to Irving. Doncic dishes to Olynyk. Doncic passes to Markkanen. Shoots over Powell. Dallas again missing. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Westbrook. The three from George. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell is jacked in for Kelly Olynyk. Reggie Bullock comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Josh Green subbed in for Doncic. Capella finds Irving and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks.
JaVale McGee.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Highland, covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three from Leonard.
Come on.
Green with the rebound. Dallas leading by 21. Passes it to Bullock. Shoots over Zubac. Second chance effort. And the layup by Powell. Powell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's man, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his first bucket of the night.
Providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Mavs.
And yes, it's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Outside Leonard. Pass to Highland. With the floater. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Right side Irving. Leonard with the steal. He's got a clear path. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hairton has checked in.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Robert Covington. And Georgia subbed in for Terrence Mann.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. George against Powell. Looking to get it going. And it's George missing. Powell, the Mavericks, putting it up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Dallas as they end the third quarter on a 20-3 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Morris. Dwight Powell is out there with Green, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. Stolen, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here.
First team foul.
Man's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now the pass to Mann. Here's Boston. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Covington. Lays it up and banks it in.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Dallas also making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Morris. Markkanen comes in for Justin Holiday. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Launches a 3. Markkanen can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. That bucket in no time at all.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Doncic with the steal. Green kicks to Olynyk. Here's Markkanen driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That, folks, is what you call putting pressure on the defense. You love to see Markkanen put it on the deck and draw the contact.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Doncic. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Thank you.
Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass Markkanen.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here lately.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Now to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Doncic with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Leonard inside, guarded by Doncic.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Doncic against Westbrook. There's the 3. Dallas again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send it back, Kai.
Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. George with the bucket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Olynyk. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. He gets it in there. And that's 15 points for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Look at the number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shoots from 12. Here's Plumlee. And no good. Good work defensively by Capello. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist from.
And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here is Plumlee. Outside Leonard. Back to Gordon. Floats one. He's off on that one. Outside Holiday. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.